I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am.
Hello everybody, Jacob Kurtenbach with themanservices.com. By now we should be friends, and you should probably start following me and subscribe to my website, or what is this, YouTube, or I don't know, this series thing. So you can get all of this great info to your email. Oh yeah, you don't even have to look for it, you don't even have to search for it, you don't have to Google it. You just go, oh, I wonder what's in the email today. And then you get all these great tips from me, Jacob Kurtenbach, with themanservices.com. So now we've done painting and we've done roller safety, we've done roller blades, we've done, roller derby, we've done crash derby. Okay, so now we are going to do cleaning a paintbrush. Now the key here before you clean a paintbrush is you need to check on the can to make sure you can actually wash the paintbrush, and check with your city or whoever is important to you that it's okay to wash your paintbrush in the sink, because I'm not liable for you washing your paintbrush in the sink if you use some sort of toxic paint that goes into the water supply and does something bad. We don't want that. So this is low VOC. It's what is it? Low sheen, eco-friendly, water soluble, yeah, that kind of stuff. So we have our paintbrush, we have our paint pail. We want to go ahead and empty this because we're done with this for now. And hopefully we're done with it for the rest of this job. Oh well, we won't be, because I got to do purple. It's going to be my favorite color, purple. Okay, so just like we did with the roller, you want to kind of coat the whole thing and just get the paint all over it so it dries nice and even in there. You might think it's stupid, but it's up to you if you want to do it or not. So after you do that, you want to make sure to really always have your rag nearby. Always get a lot of the paint out. See, I was just thinking I hear music in the background. I don't know what it is. But that's something else you really need to have going when you're painting, because if you don't have music on, it's kind of like, I'm just painting, and then you have to sing along to yourself, and then maybe whoever's helping you might get upset about your lyrics, but maybe they might like your lyrics. But anyways, music is usually the #1 key to any construction project. Show up to a job where you're in your house working. Guess what? You turn on the music and you get rocking and rolling, and then the day goes by quick, goes by easy, and you get a lot done and you have a lot of fun. Have fun, get work done. Okay, we got our rag. Now we're coming over here to the sink. So I usually like to use pretty hot water. It's okay, that's not hot right now. So we just stick it in here. As you notice, I'm pushing down and I'm just kind of tapping it. And you just want to keep rocking it back and forth. You can see there's a lot of paint in the sink, okay? And you just keep doing this until a lot of the paint is out of there. So this takes a little while to get most of the paint out of there, and just keep rocking it and flipping it over back and forth like so. And you'll notice there's this paint line right here. So you're going to want to take the back of your fingernail, or whatever you're comfortable with. You don't want to use a wire brush unless you want to mess up your sink. I usually use my fingernail, and then I just get it out from underneath there later. But you just go ahead and scrape it all down like that to clean all your bristles. Flip it over. Do the same thing. Now remember what I said about being a good painter? Not too much paint on that handle, eh? You might know a thing or two about painting. That drip that I just took off, that's where you really need to be careful when you're painting. The paint will run down because you're always having it at an angle like this. The paint will run down and drip off of that, and you don't want paint dripping all over the place. I didn't get too much on my shirt. I got more on my shirt from like another job than this job. But this wasn't really a job. This is more like having fun. And teaching you viewers how to paint. Paint like a pro. The man way. Or the Jacob way. For women. I made myself a funny. Okay, we're getting there. So you might not get that line off completely off your brush. The main part is to just keep on getting all of that paint off there, the really hard stuff, as much as possible, because you don't want paint dried in your brush. It's not fun at all. And then once I get to the end and your water's not too hot that you burn yourself, you start So you'll start going like this. And then you can see once all of the paint is out of there. See, there's just a little bit left in there. Just keep rocking it. Got it all out like so. And I don't see any more paint. Oh, there's a little bit. Sometimes you spread it open a little bit. Make sure you just want to get all the paint out of here. If you don't get all the paint out of here, your brush is going to have major problems later. So we're looking good. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn this off. And then you want to make sure that you don't have a bunch of paint in the sink. So take a clean rag. You'll take this brush and set it down off to the side. Take a clean rag. Wipe your sink out, wipe all around. This way, your wife, your significant other, your customers, they don't get upset with you for leaving a mess in the sink. And usually it's cleaner than when you left. So, or when you got there. And that's always appreciated. So now normally what I would do is I would take this outside, but it's dark and I can't show you that right now. So normally I would take this outside and I would have a shoe on, but I'm in my comfy soles right now, and I would hit it like this on the front of the shoe. This part would hit the front of the shoe, which would knock all of the water off of the bristles. And then after it's off of the bristles, you would take it and you'd smack it back and forth on your arm in order to get all the rest of the water out of there. And then after you do that, you want to make sure to keep this. Do not throw this away. This will keep your brushes lasting long and great. And then you're just going to want to go ahead and put it in here. Keep your bristles. Always make them look nice and pretty before you put it in there. And then, voila, it's ready for storage. So if you're getting ready to paint right away, or if you lose this, you can always just go ahead and just wrap it nicely in a rag as well, and then that works just fine. And this will keep it damp just a little bit for your next coat if you're going to be painting again. Anyhow, I hope that helped. Brush Safety by Jacob Kurtenbach, demandservices.com. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great one.
I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. I'm the man, I'm the